on the homestead where the gardens grow. Family laughter, love we show. From the soil to the sea, every day's a delight. This is Clark Family Life. Clark Family Life, come and see.
For me, gardening has given me a purpose. I've always been someone who has enjoyed life and loved family and friends, but being in the garden has just given me such a feeling of tranquility and peace that I needed. So it was really lovely, especially when I planted the flower garden, knowing when to plant things and when they'll be ready to harvest, having beautiful blooms in the garden that you can walk past every day and admire and feel really proud of yourself for what you've achieved. Last year I planted a sunflower garden and it was spectacular. It brought people from all around the district really, and just passers-by that happened to come down our street would pull up and get out of their vehicles and come and take photos with the flowers, and I really liked being able to give that to people, but it also gave me a really special feeling.
Morning sun through the kitchen pane, coffee steam and the soft refrain of bees and blooms and gentle days. Simple living in the sweetest ways. The soil remembers.
Sometimes living purposefully isn't about big world-changing goals. It's about how we show up every day, how we move through life with intention, gratitude and self-belief. Because when you live purposefully, every small action has meaning, every little win matters. These are my specialty sunflowers, started from seed a few weeks ago. They've grown beautifully and today's the day we're heading out to the garden. That moment when a tiny seed becomes strong enough to stand on its own. These broad beans were planted many months ago. Tiny seeds pushed gently into the soil at the start of winter. They've been through frosts, winds and rain, and now finally they're ready. There's something satisfying about reaching this stage, when all the care and patience finally pays off. They're one of the most rewarding crops to grow. They love the cold, they fix nitrogen back into the soil, and they give such a generous harvest. This harvest will fill our meals for weeks, and the plants will feed the garden soil for the next season's crop. It's nature's perfect circle: give, take and give again. For a long time, I thought living with purpose meant having a grand plan, something impressive to show the world. But the truth is, the most fulfilling kind of purpose is often found in the small things, the quiet moments, the goals that seem insignificant to others but mean everything to you. Now I'm packing up beef and lamb, meat raised on our son's farm. There's something deeply grounding about this part of the process, knowing exactly where our food came from and the care that went into raising it. We've seen these animals grow and now they'll feed our family through the seasons ahead. I'm using the Cryovac to seal everything airtight. It keeps the meat fresh for months and makes meal prep so much easier. Once the freezer's stocked, I know we've got a good base to work from. Each day I can just choose a cut, maybe a piece of steak, a roast or some mince, and build a meal around it using whatever's fresh in the garden. It keeps things simple: meat from the freezer, vegetables from the garden, herbs from the bed outside the kitchen window. Together they make every meal a reminder of hard work, patience and family. Having this meat ready to go isn't just about convenience, it's about purpose. It's the result of a goal that started long before today, raising our own food, working alongside our son, and creating a sense of security for our family. It's not about perfection or doing it all. It's about showing up, working hard for what matters, and being grateful for what you've built, one goal at a time.
Taking root, living by seasons, honest and true.
I'm making mint sauce, a simple traditional recipe that pairs perfectly with our homegrown lamb. I love using fresh mint from the garden. It's bright, fragrant, and full of that unmistakable freshness you just can't get from a jar. I start with about 1 cup of chopped mint leaves, then I add in 100 grams of sugar, 100 ml of boiling water, and 100 ml of vinegar. It's such a simple combination, but the flavour is beautiful, fresh, sweet and tangy all at once. Once the sugar dissolves, I stir through the mint and vinegar. The aroma instantly fills the kitchen. It's clean and earthy, just like the garden it came from. I'll let it cool and it's ready to pour into a jar or serve alongside the lamb. The lamb we're having with the mint sauce was raised on our son's farm, and before roasting I like to make small incisions and tuck homemade rosemary and garlic deep into the meat. It infuses every bite with flavour and fills the house with the most comforting scent as it cooks. Every time I open the freezer, I'm reminded of the bigger picture, the teamwork, the values, the connection to the land. It's not just food, it's a reward for living intentionally and for following through on the goal that matters deeply to us. Living purposefully can look different for everyone. For me, it's moments like this, small achievements that add up to a meaningful life. Knowing our freezer is full, our garden is growing, and our family is nourished, that gives me peace and a sense of purpose every single day.
Find our purpose in the everyday, in the work and the wonder, the skies in clay, raising our food, watching dreams come through. This is the life we choose, with flowers in bloom and hearts in tune. The world slows down beneath the moon. Joy isn't found, it's something we do in the simple life we choose. Let the bees keep time to our melody. Let the stars
delicious.
remind us what we need.
I love this moment, a frame full of fresh honeycomb, the reward of months of quiet work by our busy bees. Every cell perfectly built, every drop gathered from the flowers that surround our home and our bush. There's such a beauty in that. Nature's design, created with purpose and patience.
Every day, in the small sweet moments that never fade.
We headed out to our bush retreat for the evening, our quiet little escape where time seems to slow right down. Here we prepare simple meals on the slow combustion stove, the kind that warms the room and fills it with that familiar comforting smell of a wood fire. Tonight's dinner is as simple as it gets, sausages and roast vegetables. I love that you can just place them all in together, no rush, no fuss, and let the wood fire do its magic. The flavour and crispness you get from a wood-fired stove is unlike anything else. The vegetables caramelise beautifully, the edges golden and smoky, and everything comes out infused with that deep rustic flavour that only slow cooking can create.
Steam rising from the
Here, surrounded by the bush, the quiet and the warmth of the fire, I feel completely at ease. It's moments like this that remind me that living purposely really means slowing down, being present, and finding joy in the little things that nourish body and soul.
bees hum low.
We're moving our hives higher up the batter here at the bush retreat, a simple change that will give the bees a little more sunlight and warmth. Bees are sensitive creatures, they thrive in balance. Too much shade can make their work harder. A bit of extra sun helps them stay active and healthy through the cooler months. It always amazes me how in tune they are with their surroundings, working together, adjusting to the seasons, and carrying on quietly with their purpose. There's a real lesson in that.
This is the life we choose.
We're not just moving our hives, we're creating the best space for them to thrive. And in a way, that's what living purposefully is all about. Noticing what needs a little more light, a little more warmth, and taking gentle action to bring things back into balance.
Through the grey.
As I look back over the week, the work, the harvest, the cooking, and the small quiet moments, I'm reminded that living purposefully isn't about perfection, it's about presence. It's about showing up for the simple things that matter, planting the seeds, tending to the bees, cooking with what we've grown, and finding joy in every small step along the way. Every little achievement, whether it's a jar of honey, a tray of seedlings, or a meal shared with the people you love, it's a reflection of purpose, because purpose isn't found in one big moment. It's built slowly through the rhythm of everyday life. When you take time to appreciate those moments, to live intentionally and to keep setting goals, no matter how small, we create a life that feels rich and full, a life that's not just busy, but meaningful. Whether you're chasing a big dream or simply getting through the day, remember every step counts.